Hi y'all. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the camera. It's not cooperating with me very well. There we go. Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, let me get through these curves here. It's like total pandemonium on the highway behind me with a guy in a Ranger, like making sure he's completely up my back bumper. And a Jeep running parallel with him because they got to see who can drive the dumbest. Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. I haven't done a live in a long time. I know people were asking me if I would do any lives again, so I'm granting that wish. Oh, by the way, since I am driving, if I missed your comment, I apologize. I have to try and keep my eyes on the road, especially with two dopey idiots behind me, trying out to see who's the bigger idiot behind the steering wheel. Anyway, how are you guys all doing on this Friday evening? Hope you're all doing well. Guy here. I'm on the Pennsylvania Turnpike heading east to New Jersey. Heading out. Hey, Slacking Packing, thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Here comes Hero of the Year coming up along my side here. This guy has just been persistently up my back bumper as much as possible. So everybody give this guy the middle finger here. Because I just did. Hey, Stanton and White Turtle. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Hi everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the comments and keep my eyes on the road. I'm approaching Breezewood right now, as a matter of fact. Road Ranger, yeah. Yeah, the guy in the Ranger, he's been duking it out with everybody, trying to be up everybody's back bumpers. It's like no matter how fast you're going, and even in the right lane, he decided he needed to be 3 inches away from my back bumper for whatever reason. But anyway, hi everybody. To everybody that just did a super chat, thank you so much. Stanton, Slacking Packing, and White Turtle. Sorry if I said that incorrectly. I apologize. I just saw... Yeah, they are. I was thinking of doing a weirdo complains about traffic video on here. You know, I thought about doing that for a while. Like either on the highway or in traffic, red lights, stop signs, you name it, or doing it all. I haven't thought about setting up a camera at my work on a tripod aimed at the intersection, because people like to blow through the stop sign all the time. And it's like a game of will they stop or not? And I'd say probably about like 63% of the cars stop and other ones just kind of roll through it. I've almost been hit by cars at that intersection just crossing the street at work because people drive like maniacs. I'm not saying I'm perfect either. I got my faults too, but anyway, somebody asked if I got the car back. I am driving Lucy right now, Fuzz's car. However, I got a call from the transmission shop this week saying my car is done. I am on my way to New Jersey now. I will be picking up my car tomorrow, and it's going to be so great to have Cricket back. I can't wait. I've missed having that car, even though I really like driving Lucy. I don't know if Fuzz is in here. Oh, yep, she's in here. Hey. But yeah, I'm driving Lucy right now. Fuzz was so kind to let me use her car, so I detailed the heck out of it. Did an oil change, tire rotation, patched the hole in the exhaust. What else? I threw an alternator and battery in this last week, and it was like the hits just kept on coming. She's in the hospital. My car's out. Her car went out, and it's just like, what's next? I'm having a couple of health scares right now, too, with heart attack-like symptoms, but I've been told in the past it was just severe dehydration. I do work in a body shop in intense heat and humidity, so I've been trying to keep up on the water, but yeah, chest pains are not fun. But when I had EKGs for this last summer, they all came back negative, so I'm hoping that's all that is. I know, stress, they said stress and anxiety will definitely make it worse. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm doing all right. But yeah, I'm picking up my car. It's going to be nice to have that. I'm going to miss driving this, even though I'm sure Fuzz will let me drive this and we can swap out cars at times if we want. I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem. I don't know. I'm paying the insurance on it now. But yeah, so hi everybody that's tuning in. Sorry I can't get to all your comments. I know Fuzz is here to help me. She's admin on my channel now. The hill I'm climbing up right now is known as Sidling Hill. I did a video on the abandoned turnpike back in March. I posted it, I think, in April, and that was after not being there for like 10 years, 10, 11, or about 12 years rather. I'm climbing up the hill now that would take you over the Sidling Hill Tunnel. When you're in the middle of it, it's so dark you can barely see light on either end of it. Yeah, it's even the bravest person going in there in total darkness might get a little weak in the knees. But it's a fun time out there on the abandoned turnpike. It's hell on wheels though. If you're on a bike, it's not easy. The terrain is rough as the pavement continues to crumble. But yeah, I'm getting my car back tomorrow. I came to the fine tune of $2,741, more than what they estimated, because more damage was discovered upon removal of my transmission and really seeing what was wrong with it. However, I went with getting it rebuilt for a couple of reasons. Number one, if I were to get another used car for that same kind of money, I'm running a risk of running into problems with that car. Now, I did look at Cobalts and G5s, again, since I had the B for years, and that thing was the most reliable car I've ever had in my life. It had 300,000 miles on it when that idiot wrecked me in it. He pulled a pit maneuver on me, weaving in and out of the Squirrel Hill Tunnel in Pittsburgh, and he clipped my right rear and just reared me right into the wall at 50 miles per hour. That was not fun, hitting that head on. Killing that car instantly. If it wasn't for that, that thing would still be running flawlessly. And I liked it because it was a manual. But the thing is, this is the other reason. It's like 1A. It's like 1A and 1B. 1B would be if I got another G5 or Cobalt, I would want a manual. But in case, for any reason, Fuzz would have to drive my car, I wouldn't be able to. She can't drive a 5-speed. I love my 5-speeds, but, you know, they're more fun. I love going through the gearbox. I wanted to take the B down to the tail of the Dragon so badly, like I did the Z24. But who knows, maybe down the road I can, when I'm in a better position, I can get one as a toy. But the other part was, the second reason why with getting the transmission rebuilt on the Central was, those motors are indestructible on those things. The transmissions, the CVT transmissions, are the weak links on them. The part supplier that this place got the rebuild specializes in making these parts better than Nissan did. Imagine an aftermarket company making better parts for a Nissan product than the company themselves. And assured me that it'll last the rest of the lifetime of the car. And one way to help prolong it as well is to do yearly transmission fluid and filter changes, especially with the way I drive, doing all these videos going all over God's green earth for you guys. So that's the car's rust free. It came from South Carolina. It got low miles on it too, so it's good for the long haul now. So I know what I got with it otherwise, and it would have been It would have been cool to get something that I know wouldn't have to worry about a transmission, but now this thing's going to be good for the long haul. I drive, obviously. I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday evening. What's up, Lane? Mission Bend, Texas. Oh, I was on my to-do list to go to Mission Bend, down that area. Never did make it to Houston. I have a friend of mine that lives in Houston, and he's basically told me this summer he's been frying down there. You go outside, he fries. My buddy Justin, the merch guy for KMFDM, and he's been the merch guy for Mission Bend too, and a couple other tours. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm glad you're all here. All right, is it working now? I put it on airplane mode for a second and put it back on. I don't know, is it working now, or is this stream still being dumb? Awesome, good deal. Sorry guys, that was out of my control. Sorry, the whole time it's showing that it's working on my phone. And I was asking, like, can you guys hear me? Can you see anything? And I'm not getting comments, and then I'd get like 30, like, all at once. And my signal said it was full, so I turned off the signal and back on again. And yeah, I just went through the Tuscarora Mountain Tunnel. I guess you guys didn't see that. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that the signal was being garbage. Full signal, you know, I pay for T-Mobile service, or as I call it, T-Maybe. You know, because maybe you'll have a signal, maybe you won't. It depends on what T-Mobile feels like giving you that day, if they're in a good mood or not. Their signal sucks. Yeah, not much traffic. It's a beautiful thing. Trying to leave Pittsburgh was a different story. There was a guy in a BMW driving like a complete inept asshole. Weaving in and out of rush hour traffic, no turn signals, going as fast as he can, and all I said was typical, because I expect nothing less out of a BMW owner. Seriously. I worked on one this week too. I hate BMWs with a passion. They're the worst cars to work on besides anything Volkswagen and Audi. BMW owner, I'm pretty sure you have to go through like a school class that teaches you how to drive like a complete douchebag. I'm pretty sure of it. Is that I'm not saying everybody that has a Volkswagen or Audi or a Dodge Charger or Challenger or an Altima, for the matter, all drive like that, but it's too coincidental how many of them drive terrible. I'm losing signal again. Sorry about the signal. Hello, everyone. This is frustrating. Is it working now? Hi, everybody. Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. I'm sorry if the signal cuts. It's out of my control. I apologize. I have a completely full signal. It's T-Mobile deciding whether or not it feels like working or not. Pay all this money a month for their crappy service. Had to get a new phone too because the old one decided to brick just because it got a new update, because I guess T-Mobile or Samsung or Android said your phone's too old. You have to spend money and get a new one, even though I didn't want to because there was nothing wrong with my old phone at all. You can ask Fuzz. It was in perfect condition, and then, you know, a month ago it starts bricking on me in the house. I'm just playing a word game on it, and it just lags and shuts off and turns back on, and then finally just gave up the ghost altogether. I take care of my stuff, you know, and, you know, still should be coming. Oh yeah, okay, the speed limit's going to drop up ahead. No, their signal's crap. It used to be better for me, but it's crap anymore. So the speed limit's dropping up here, which means I'm coming up on the Kittatinny Tunnel and Blue Mountain Tunnel. What's up, Bradley? I'm heading to New Jersey. Gotta go pick up my car. My car is done. Had the transmission completely rebuilt for the fine tune of $27.41. Fun. Thank you to everybody that helped make that even possible. And I'm gonna do a proper thank you video this weekend when I get the chance. Bradley, we need to go bowling again soon, by the way, whenever we get the chance. Hopefully this is working. I don't know how the signal will be when I go into the tunnel. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe you guys didn't hear me earlier because the signal was trash. I got Cricket fixed. They called me up this week saying it's done. I'm getting it this weekend. And I was able to pay the bill over the phone. And yeah, $27.41 to get the transmission rebuilt. And I chose to do that because getting a used car for that price, you're taking a gamble. It could be a problem too. It could have problems of its own. And I looked at Pontiac G5s and Chevy Cobalts, knowing what to look for in those things.
Police reported ahead.
And I would have loved to have another 5-speed, but I chose to get this fixed because if Fuzz and I have to swap cars for any reason, or if she needed to drive, she can't drive a manual, so that's better for her that I have an automatic. And I know what I got with that car, and the motor's indestructible. Motor's indestructible on it, and it's rust free and got low miles, so either one. Cobalts and G5s are the exact same car. They're just badged differently. One's badged to Chevy, one's badged to Pontiac. They're the exact same car. My recommendation is go with 2009 or newer. 2008 on back were known for timing chain guide issues. In 2009 they fixed it with updated parts, and like mine had, and I had 300,000 miles on it and would have had more if that dopey Dummkopf didn't wreck me in the Squirrel Hill Tunnel back in late November. What's nice about this is you get out of this tunnel, you go directly into the next one. I've always loved that. You come out of one tunnel and go directly into the next one. That squeak coming from the back of the car is driving me insane. And it's getting worse. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys hear that squeaking sound. I don't even know if my signal's working because I haven't seen any comments again, so I'm sure it's out. thank God, we're done with the tunnels. They're fun to drive through. I love it. But I feel like my signal doesn't work, so... If my signal's back, welcome back, everybody. I'm here. I don't know if it's working or not, because I haven't seen a comment pop up in a while. Let's see. Alright, see if it's working again. Okay, there comes all the comments. All of a sudden, like, I got like 100 of them all at once. Yes, I am on the Turnpike, Pennsylvania Turnpike, Interstate 76. I just went through the Kittatinny and Blue Mountain tunnels. You come out of one tunnel, go directly into the next one. And I'm heading towards New Jersey. If you're just tuning in, first of all, welcome. Sorry about the signal, guys. I apologize. It's completely out of my control. As I get closer to Harrisburg, I would think that it would work better, and I'm in a populated area now, so... But, yeah, I am going to New Jersey to spend the weekend with Fuzz and get my car back, which got done, finally. A month of waiting on that thing. Oh, and they told me it was going to be done last week, and yeah. I needed it back last weekend, and they're like, oh, just kidding. Great guys, they were really nice, but their communication skills were rough on there. You know, they left me in the dark for a bit, you know, so I didn't know what was going on. And then with life and things going on at home, at work, and getting back and forth to Jersey when I could for Fuzz. I'm sure you guys heard about that. It's been a hell week. It's been a hell month. Yeah, beautiful scenery of the tandem trailers here next to me. This stretch of 76 I like. The 3 lanes, rolling terrain, it's pretty much a straight line for a while like this. I love it. Out of the tunnels and just cruising right along, right? I got cruise control set, as a matter of fact. But anyway, yeah, I guess my signal was not working, so I feel like a broken record, and if you've heard me say this every time, I'm sorry, but I'll say it again. Yeah, Cricket got fixed this week. The transmission shop called me and said it was done. I'm picking it up, and it's going to be great to have that car back. And going to see Fuzz. And I'm going to do a thank you video for everybody that helped make getting Cricket fixed possible. I chose to do that because of the low miles and how pristine that thing is underneath. There's no rust on that car whatsoever because it's a South Carolina car. And, you know, the engines are indestructible. The transmissions are garbage, which I knew. But with the updated or upgraded parts that the parts supplier made the rebuild kit, they focus on making the parts that Nissan sucks at. They focus on making them better for longevity. So this transmission should last the rest of the lifetime of the car now. I saw something about Pittsburgh Mills. Yeah, I want to film that immediately. Somebody commented on a video a while back, about maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, that Pittsburgh Mills is finally closing soon. I mean, I've heard that rumor for years. I've heard the Macy's was closing for like the last 6-7 years, and it just doesn't. But I know the nail in the coffin is coming for that place. The last time I was there was like... Actually, the last time I was inside of Pittsburgh Mills was when I took my friends from Sweden in there, my friends in Morlocks. I took Andreas, Johan, and Sandra in there, and there was like 4 stores open. And we went there because Johan wanted to stop at the comic book shop, and then Sandra wanted to stop at Macy's. And Andreas is like, this is the most American night I've ever had in my life. Dead mall and Pittsburgh Steelers football, drinking beers. Good memory of having them in my home too, especially when Johan spilled a beer right on my couch. They're all sitting there and he drops it right on the couch, talking about ghosts. Anyway, guys, I hope you're having...
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Okay. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I hope you guys are all having a beautiful Friday night. There's no... Unless this car is invisible, there's nothing here. But I hope you're having a wonderful Friday night. Great start to your weekend. I don't know if you have any weekend plans. I'm hopeful of having a couple here, but it's all depending on if Spirit Halloween wants to be open. You know, I'm hoping. I know one in New Jersey's already open. A couple of them. I spoke with Nate earlier today, and he told me a couple of them are open. Definitely want to film some Spirit videos. I'm really excited to do that soon. Really excited. Even if I can't buy anything right now, just look around, put videos together, and eyeball stuff for down the road when I'm in a position I can do that again. How are you doing and how is Fuzz doing? Fuzz has been dealing with some health issues. I'll let her explain. I know she did a life and health update video. She's been in a lot of pain recently, hanging on. If I'm just being honest, I've been completely drained, completely stressed and drained out of my mind. That's why I haven't even been uploading videos much. I haven't had the drive or desire to go out and film anything. And I try to put up videos almost every single day for you guys because I love doing it, but I've just been burnt out, and I apologize. There's a lot of things going on in life, and exciting things that I'll talk about soon. It's a secret for now. Good secret, but for now, I'm just burnt out. I'm going to be happy to have my car back, even though I love driving Lucy. And I don't know if the stress and anxiety has contributed to me having what they call heart attack-like warning signs, because I've had several of them. I had them last year too, in the middle of the summer, and it turned out I was extremely dehydrated, even though I drank tons of water at work, and even Propel waters with the electrolytes in it. And stress and anxiety, which can do that, because I had EKGs and I had chest x-ray and everything came back great. So I don't know, but this time it's been a heck of a lot more. I don't know. I'm sure the anxiety and worry of my car and stuff has been contributing to it. Yeah, thanks, Christine. Yeah, it's been... You've seen the posts on Facebook and stuff. It's been not fun. By the way, Christine, thank you, and your husband both. You guys are awesome, awesome people. I'm really grateful for you too. Everybody here, Stanton as well. I'm really grateful for everybody that's here. I definitely need sleep. I haven't been sleeping very well either. My sleep pattern has been total crap. I fall asleep late, and I sometimes only get like 3 hours of sleep, and then I wake up and I can't go back to sleep anymore. Like I have like complete insomnia, and I go to work. I've been going to work earlier than I used to, as a matter of fact, and staying later, you know, trying to get back ahead here, trying to catch back up on bills, get back ahead, you know, that sort of thing. And by the end of the day, I'm just worn completely out. Completely out. Like, that's why I haven't been going anywhere to do videos. I've been wanting to do Halloween ones. My friend Devon from the channel Among the Unknown, he's a great friend of mine from the Pittsburgh area. He and I did the abandoned Beaver Valley bowling alley years ago together. The building that was like 4 or 5 floors, had water damage, the really old vintage bowling alleys in there, all the broken bowling balls everywhere. If you guys saw it, that video, that was a few years ago now, and we ran into each other at Big Lots back in the spring or late winter when they were closing up all the stores. We ran into each other at the West Mifflin location because he went there to film it. So yeah, I lost my train of thought. But he messaged me yesterday that Dollar General near him in West Mifflin has a lot of Halloween stuff up, and he sent me a bunch of awesome pictures. It's like, man, I didn't think I'd be excited to go to Dollar General to do a Halloween video like that, but I definitely want to. Obviously Dollar Tree, because that's my jam, and Spirit Halloween. Fuzz, it will be 3 a.m. in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Where are you located? Europe. I put on all different color noises to fall asleep. Yeah, the last weekend we fell asleep in our bed to the sounds of the rainforest being torn up by construction equipment. It was fun hearing a toucan, and then all of a sudden you're hearing a truck backing up, chainsaws. Pretty sure I heard a pipe bomb go off in there somewhere too. And yeah. What's up, Trish? I didn't even see you were in the chat until just now. Hope you're able to make it to Twilight at the Curve next Saturday. I'm gonna try and go. I'm hoping I can. I know I talked to Stanton, and really banking on going to that. I haven't done that in a couple of years. That was so much fun. I'm gonna charge up all the lights. All my lights are coming out, and I'll hang them right on the fence and light those tracks up. Stanton knows what I'm talking about with them things. He was with me up at Pittsburgh Street in Erie back in late July, and last year too, during Discover Presque Isle, and we lit up the tracks as we got trains at nighttime. Big full moon tonight too. I'm sure you can see it on the camera there on the far right of the screen. Hi everybody just tuning in. Hope you're all having a wonderful start to your weekend. I am on I-76 eastbound, approaching Carlisle and Harrisburg here. Yes, I'm heading to New Jersey to see Fuzz and get my car back, finally. Have I been to Georgia before? Yeah, many years ago on my way to Florida. I went to Florida to go to Disney World for my senior trip in high school for the Festival of Music that we did, and we won first place for our indoor drum thing. My drum line that I was on in the marching band in high school, we did a stomp creation. I was telling Fuzz this last weekend. We did a stomp thing where we're playing drums on garbage cans, pots and pans, paint buckets, everything, every household item you could think of that's not an actual drum or percussion instrument. And we won first place in the entire country. Shaler Area High School. It was awesome. And then I went to the Pepsi 400 at Daytona a couple years prior when Jeff Gordon won. I think it was 04 when he won it in the Pepsi car. Of all the races to go to Daytona, and I saw Gordon win, that was like a dream come true for me. I'm a big Dale Earnhardt and a big Jeff Gordon fan, and I'm like, I never got to see Dale race, but I got to see Gordon, and that was so fun. That was the only time I went to a race where I saw him win it. So I'm like, at Daytona, one of my favorite tracks. If I had a Cup car, I would be opening it up on the... I'd pull those tapered spacers out and unrestrict those engines and get that thing over 220 miles per hour. Be the new Bill Elliott. I would love to. I want to... That dude's lights need to be on that trailer. I want to do a video from the Buc-ee's when it opens up in, what is that, Huber Heights or something? It's just north of Dayton. Somebody just did an update video, like the building's going up already. Like, it's got a long ways to go. I don't know if it was a clickbait thumbnail or not, because I didn't watch the video. I just saw it in my recommended for me. It had a building that wasn't completed. It was definitely a Buc-ee's building, but I don't know if it was that one or the one in Virginia, which I still need to get to. It's 5 hours from me from Pittsburgh. I just don't have the money to go down there and just blow it at Buc-ee's like that. That's why I haven't done a video at a Buc-ee's this year. I would love to. I'm dying for their chopped brisket, but gotta do what I gotta do. That's why I haven't really done any store videos this year, like for summer or anything. I just haven't wanted to. It's like you get tempted to buy something, it's like I can't. I got more important things to be spending money on, and once in a while it's like, yeah, you know what, I got a little cushion, so of course I want to have some fun with it. Boy, this guy's going really slow. I didn't want to thread the needle, even though I got a really good window here. I still didn't want to thread the needle like that. Shenandoah Valley. Oh yeah, I absolutely love that area. I love Shenandoah Valley. I've been on Skyline Drive a bunch of times down there. Forget, what is that? What's that one route? Is it US, what is it, 11 or 17 or 13 or something, or 15? It's one of them that goes through the mountains there to bypass the, it's part of the bypass to the DC Beltway when you're going to and from the Outer Banks. Because I'd go through that way in Winchester and end up down towards Fredericksburg, where I'd get back onto I-95 there near Richmond and Fredericksburg, and follow that to I-64, where it would take me straight to Hampton Roads. I know there's one person that keeps asking when I'll go to the Outer Banks again. I'm just itching to go back down there. I miss it so much. I want to see how Cape Hatteras Lighthouse is coming along with the restoration. I just read something today that Cape Lookout Lighthouse is about to undergo its restoration as well. So it's going to go under the same extensive project Cape Hatteras is going under, which is going to be interesting. I want to see how they get all the equipment to that island, because the only way there is by boat. So I'll be interested in seeing how they get all the supplies and material and everything to work on that lighthouse. I got to climb that thing a few years ago, and I absolutely loved it. It was something I wanted to do since I was a kid, go to Cape Lookout. Nobody ever wanted to go because it's a pain in the ass to get down there. And I'm like, you know what? I'm by myself. I'm going. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road, so I miss your comments a lot, and I apologize. I glance over and see them when I can. Holy cow, that's really bright on the screen. Powerpuff, thank you. Morristown, okay. Thanks for the heads up. I'm gonna... my buddy here in the Cadillac in the lane next to me with the high beams on, I want to thank you for blinding me. I need to get out of this exit lane, and I can't see anything now because your headlights need a baseball bat to both of them. Thank you, everybody. Everybody that's done super chats. I know a few people did at the beginning there. Thank you guys so much. That really helps out a ton. Paul, thank you. I just saw that one. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Buckled up. Got the cruise control set at 74. Because a couple over ain't gonna hurt. Working my way to the Pine Barrens. Get my car back. And spend the weekend with Fuzz. And hopefully get some videos filmed this weekend. Hopefully. That would be nice. I must be getting into the Harrisburg area. I'm either in the Harrisburg or Carlisle area because this looks familiar. I appreciate you all. Every one of you guys and guys and gals here. I'm sorry for the lack of content lately. If you're just tuning in, wow, I'm not even at Gettysburg exit yet. Dang. Oh, thank you. The scanner's in the back of my car, sitting there. It's been in New Jersey the whole time. Whenever we can get together so I can give it to you, I have it with me. Well, not with me in this car. It's in my car sitting out there in Marlton right now. It's been out there since. That was another thing, as a matter of fact, the big sign for it sitting on the back seat that says price scanner. When I spoke to the guys at the shop, they were like, we're intrigued by the price scanner sign on the back seat. I'm like, yeah, that came from Kmart. And they're like, Kmart? They've been gone here forever. I'm like, yeah, I know. I have a problem. I'm like, that's not even the worst of it. I said in my living room, or soon to be former living room, there's a huge sign that says thank you for shopping, big Kmart across it, and then music and video right next to it with a Kmart register light as my lamp. I had another one I had purchased from the Newcastle, PA Kmart when they were dating, and I gifted that to my good friends Lisa and Gary. They're like godparents to me. I gotta get it. They've been really, really damn good people. They're on their way to Missouri for vacation, and they're actually stopping at Bucks. I'm so jealous. They came up to Erie for a little bit. Thanks, Power Puff. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I gifted them one of my other ones because I'm downsizing as I'm moving. Not trying to spoil that surprise yet. It's not time to announce anything yet, but it's exciting. Hey Stanton, thank you. Holy cow, thank you, Matthew. That's really nice of you. Stanton, next weekend when I see you, I'm gonna hook you up too, brother. I can't wait to go to Twilight at the Curve. Which, by the way, if you guys are paying attention to this, Saturday, August 16th, I will be in Altoona, Pennsylvania for Twilight at the Curve. It's an event that I haven't done in a few years. They have late hours until nighttime, weather permitting, of course, till nighttime at the historic Horseshoe Curve up there. I don't know if the funicular's working. I heard it was on and then it was off again and then it was working and not working and working. They can't make up their minds with that darn thing. But if you're in Altoona...
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
The hell with that car on the shoulder. If I'm in if you happen to be in Altoona next Saturday and you want to brave the 160 steps to the top of Horseshoe Curve, I'll be there. Weather permitting, and assuming I'm not dead or in the hospital. Oh my gosh, Tommy, thank you. Paul, thank you guys. Thank you both. Does Amtrak stop? Amtrak stops in downtown Altoona. I'm not near Altoona right now, no. I'm approaching Harrisburg, heading out to the Pine Barrens to see Fuzz and get my car. I'm not going through Altoona on the turnpike. No, when I go there, I take US Route 22. You'll know when I'm out there. You guys can't miss my car. You know, obviously when I had the B, it was a bright yellow car. You could see that thing 10 miles away. I forget, I was on top of a lighthouse and I could see it through the trees. I'm like, oh, there's my car. I see the bright yellow poking through the trees. Never got lost in a parking lot. The black car does all the time. It blends in. But you will know I'm in Altoona. Assuming my car doesn't have any problems from this transmission rebuild and it's running fine, and doesn't have to go back into the shop for something, just look for a black Sentra, Nissan Sentra, with a gigantic, and I mean gigantic, Buffalo Bills logo on the back window, because I have a problem with stickers. And there's actually a YouTube sticker on it that has my name on it, so my channel name. I love you too, Fuzz. I'll see you soon. Studio A, thank you. Yeah, Fuzz, it'll be after 11 when I get there. So, I'll see you when I get there. Yeah, sorry, I'm missing comments here. I apologize. Studio A, thank you. Oh yeah, I would love that. What, couple of Kmarts. I haven't filmed an abandoned Kmart in some time. I would love to, but they're kind of hard when you can't see into them very well. I know the last ones I filmed were in Michigan when I was in the Detroit area, Sterling Heights and Warren area back in the spring. I know there's a couple of them out near Fuzz. Somebody mentioned one near Moorestown Mall. I'd love to go check it out. Thank you guys so much for everything you guys do. I really appreciate y'all. I heard Josie's Pizza got demolished. That's awful. Hey, Fat Penguin, I'm okay. I'm exhausted, but I'm okay. And don't slow down on the content. I'm trying not to. That's why I'm doing a live. I haven't done a live in a long time. I know people have asked me if I would do them again. And, you know, I've been burnt out the last few weeks. That's why I haven't been doing much content. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I've been really stressed out and anxious with my car being out of commission, and then Fuzz's car went out too last weekend. She was in the hospital. We're going back to her house and the battery light came on, and I didn't tell her this because I didn't want her to worry. Paul, thank you. Thank you so much. You're too kind. All of you guys. That really helps out a ton. But yeah, her car went out, and she's driving home because she wanted to drive. And Z-Man, hey man, how you doing? Thanks, brother. I can't wait to get down to South Carolina and link up with you and do some videos. I've been wanting to do it for years. I'm sorry we just haven't been able to do it. Keep up the great work, my friend. But yeah, I didn't tell her on the way to the house when the battery light came on. I knew exactly what was wrong. It was running on battery power, which told me the alternator went out. Gets it home. The next day, I took it to the closest Advanced Auto Parts because I have a discount with Advance. So I was able to get an alternator for like, I think it was like $230 and $240 or something like that. And it was 19 minutes away. When I tell you Lucy just barely made it, I mean just barely made it. The engine was still running, but all the lights started coming on. The radio starts going dead. I had everything turned off. AC was off, window down, radio off. I had headlights off. Everything that I could do to reduce battery consumption, I did it. And I lost the power steering and StabiliTrak on the Equinox right at the traffic light, right by the Advance. And when I lost the power steering, let me tell you something, this Equinox is not a fun car to turn with no power steering. It was a really heavy car. And I've driven some old GTOs and Bel Airs with no power steering, and they're heavy too. I got it into the parking lot, and it died getting it into a parking spot right in front of the store. Talking about having a lucky horseshoe up my butt. Because my transmission goes out and I get it to Fuzz's house and to the shop without a problem. And then that, excuse me. So I get an alternator. I put it in the parking lot because I knew how to do it because I work on cars. So that saved on labor. And they had a little crash cart because they had a couple of tools that I didn't have that they had loaner tools. They had a little crash cart with all the tools on. I was able to get the serpentine belt, tensioner pulley out of the way so I could get the belt off the alternator, get the alternator off and swapped out. And then the battery was dead, so they had a jump pack and they tried jumping it and it was only getting 200 amps and the battery's rated at over 500. And I'm like, the battery's shot. And I looked at it, had a production date of May 2017. I'm like, oh yeah, this thing's 8 years old. It's done. And so then I had to get a battery and put a battery in, and the computer sits right on top of it. The ECM sits right on top of the battery, so I had to undo plastic trims and unbolt that, get the battery swapped out, and then it fired right up, and that was another $200. And I'm like, man, I just can't. And then the phone going a couple weeks prior, it's like, man, the hits just keep on coming right now. I hope the storm is now past. Yeah, then Lucy's been doing great. Oh, the check engine light came on, by the way, but that's for an O2 sensor. I'm going to change that out here. And I'm not too worried about an O2 sensor right now. I drove the B with an O2 sensor for like 9 months with it like that until I had to get it done for inspection. Besides, check engine light wanted to keep me company. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Gettysburg. Oh, I love it. I was just talking about
Construction reported ahead.
Okay. I was just talking about Gettysburg last night. I would really love to go there because when I'm there, I never feel alone, even if I'm by myself. I don't know what it is about being in the battlefields or the cemetery. It's just a weirdly, like a weird but comforting feeling. It's like I'm not alone, and I like this. With all the death that happened there, it's like the spirits of every soldier and person that died those 3 days in Gettysburg, right there. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's a weird feeling, but I really like it a lot. And I want to go back really bad. If you're going to Gettysburg, by the way, recommendation for a great place to eat in town would be Blue and Gray Bar and Grill. It's right there in the circle, in the center of town. Great burgers. Their burgers are really good. Good. They have a restaurant portion and a bar portion, whatever you prefer. But their food is outstanding. The Union fries, they have waffle fries. The Union fries are the best ones because you get regular ones and you get sweet potato mixed. Their sweet potato waffle fries are delicious. You'll really enjoy those, I think, if you like those. Yeah, Blue and Gray, that's a great place. I love going there. They have outdoor seating too, which is really nice. Evil Eddie Lampert. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I can't see all of your comments. I do apologize. I am trying to drive, and I glance over every now and then when I can. But I appreciate you all for being here tonight, keeping me company on the drive, and grateful for you all. I feel bad. I feel like I've been letting you guys down because I haven't been doing content much at all lately. Intros and outros for videos, ones and stuff, and I'm just sorry.
Construction reported ahead.
I'm just sorry that all I've had lately, I've just been burnt completely out. And last weekend when I saw Fuzz, early to see her because she was in the hospital, and I lost 2 days of work for it because I was worried about her and didn't know what was going on with my car at the time, and I had to try and put a little bit of pressure on them, you know. And they told me that they were still waiting on some parts. And as somebody that works in the automotive industry, I understand, because parts have been hard to get for cars ever since COVID. We had a Mercedes sit at my shop for a year waiting on a radar sensor that goes in the front bumper. And we couldn't give the car back to the owner. The reasons for insurance reasons. Because if he would have gotten into a wreck without that and something happened to him, it would have come back on us and we would have been in trouble. So we were not legally allowed to give him his own car back, and it sat there for a whole year waiting on that sensor. Ridiculous. I'm not sure how to say that name. I can't. I apologize. I cannot pronounce that. But thank you so much. You are here. Happy to have you here. But yeah, so getting back to what I was saying, you know, when Fuzz got back when we got home from the hospital, her mom came over, and I was so tired. Normally I'm up, I'm on my feet, and I'm talking to her mom, and I'm moving around the house and everything, hanging out and trying to be there with them. I was so tired. As soon as we got back to the house, I laid right down. I slept the entire day away. And I felt bad, but I told Fuzz, I said, babe, I'm burnt out. I was up all night. I got there at like 4 in the morning. I wasn't feeling good. I left work early that day on top of it and tried to go home and rest and relax. And then my mom came over to my place because she's had some stuff going on. And it's just one thing after another, after another, after another. So I've been very tired. And then, you know, of course, we've dealt with a couple of idiots that sit behind a keyboard and think they're like awesome being a douchebag. So I really don't care anymore. I've had zero filter, and I've just let loose on letting my true feelings out on them idiots. And then, of course, people with a guilty conscience will come out and basically expose themselves as being the guilty party involved. It's like, I won't mention any names, and I didn't, but those who people brought stuff to my attention, I'm like, yeah, way to make yourself look guilty there, idiot. Anyway, enough about that. Everything is on the up and up, it appears. And I'm happy to have you here. I can't wait to stop at Wawa on the way when I get into the Pine Barrens. I hope it won't be too late at night to get this grilled chicken steak burrito with black beans and rice. It's like shredded grilled chicken. Get a little bit of chipotle sauce on and jalapeno chips. It's just so delicious and kind of healthy. No, we don't have Wawa in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm sorry, the Wawa thing, we don't have them in Pittsburgh. We have Sheetz, which is the competition of Wawa. Ohio supposedly is getting Wawas. I was told out near Toledo, Columbus, Cincy, that area, wherever Sheetz isn't, Wawa's going. And I gotta be honest, you know, as someone that's lived in Pittsburgh my whole life, been around Sheetz, and only got Wawa now and then when I would be out on the eastern side of the state, or New Jersey or Delaware, when I did the tour with KMFDM, both tours last year with them, got to go to Wawa. It's like, man, their food's really good. And then as I've had more being in the Pine Barrens, I gotta say, I like both, but I like Wawa's food better. They have a jalapeno cheese pretzel that, like, it's a hot item you can just pick up. Their snack wraps are really good too. They're little, you get one chicken tender in there, whatever you want, lettuce, tomato, all that stuff, or bacon, ranch, whatever. They're like $2.49 a piece. They're so good, and they're so
Construction reported ahead.
But I read a comment about cyberbullying. Anybody getting cyberbullied, I feel your pain. I just don't feed into it that much. When I see something come up, I just delete and block. It's 2 clicks, and my moderators and admins on my channel, Bradley, Fuzz, and I have a couple others, most of the time they delete stuff before I even see it, so I never even do. So anybody that's bullies anybody or just wants to be an internet troll, just know that I feel bad for you, that you feel that's what you got to do. I really do. The joy you get out of it, and I'll never understand it. Quite frankly, I don't care. Dude, one was getting on Fuzz's nerves, though, telling her she didn't have MS. That's the one. It's like you better pray and hope you never get it. Being her man, you know, I see everything Fuzz goes through. Last weekend, she had an emergency because of the multiple sclerosis, and I was glad I was there because I saved her life. She could have potentially died without me being there. Her heat intolerance got really bad, and she literally passed out on the ground, and I got her in the car because we were out for like a couple hours, and I got her in the car, and she's passed out, slumped over in the car. I got the air conditioner on, the windows down, trying to cool her down. I had to carry her into the house. She couldn't walk. Her limbs just went numb. I had to carry her into the house to get her into the AC, and I turned the AC up, the fan on in the living room. I sat her down on the couch and got an ice pack, and she's just profusely sweating. I got an ice pack on her forehead. I'm putting it on her underarms, her neck, everywhere that you retain heat. I took her shoes off, her socks off to get her to cool down, and she finally started coming back to life, because what it does is it can shut your organs down when you have MS. Believe me, guys, you don't want to deal with that. I don't even have it, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I love Fuzz, you know, and I love her a lot, and she having MS doesn't stop that at all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Paul. Yeah, so when somebody tells her she's faking it, F you. That's all I'm going to say. Fuzz is very cute. I love her a ton. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Bombshell. And I mean that in more ways than one. Her personality mirrors mine. She's the female version of me. Off camera, our sense of humor is dark. If you've seen our tier lists on her channel, you see just how unhinged we get. She has them privated right now because she's been trying to focus on the MS awareness. And hi, Beth. She's been trying to put focus and importance on the MS awareness, which is why she privated them, because of the idiot and because her health took a nasty tumble. And I'd love to get down to Florida. Yeah, Nicole, it's off. Every time I'm with Fuzz, we deal with it 24/7, constantly. You know, and I don't care. I love that woman. I'll do anything for her. I got to do everything at home that she can't do. She tries to, because she's a very independent woman and very strong and stubborn. She'll walk across the house without her rollator, and then she falls. But she wants to walk without it. She takes a shower, I have to basically keep an eye on her because she can't walk. Like, if I'm not there, she'll message me when she's going in and message me when she gets out, just so I know she didn't fall and crack her head, because she did already once and should have went to the ER but didn't have a way there, and this was before she and I were dating. Yeah, it's really tough, but I don't care. I love her. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Mr. Bra. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, she's great. Really fun person, and I hate that it took so many years to reconnect after we initially met back in 2018. You know, obviously life did what life did, you know, during that time. And we were with other people during that time. But, you know, I'm grateful we're here together today. So, and I'll see her in less than 2 hours now. Look at that moon. Bright moon tonight, full moon. Hey, Paul, thank you again. For every hater, there's probably 2 lovers that just took their place. You know what? You're right. I see the stupidity sometimes, but, you know, the words of encouragement and nice things people say, it completely outweighs the stupidity from those that just want to be mean. And you know what? If they want to be mean, then that means we're doing something right, obviously. We're doing something right if we bother them that bad. I don't either, Christian, but who cares? I'm happy. Weathered a storm right now. I'm grateful for you guys, every single one of you that's helped me get through this. Everybody doing the super chats tonight too. Thank you guys so much for that. You're really, really kind. You don't have to do this, and you choose to, and I really appreciate you all. And yeah, it's just been tough, but we're okay. Things could be significantly worse. That's all I'll say. I would love to get back down to Texas. I know Fuzz wouldn't be able to if it's in the summertime because of her heat intolerance, like I was just talking about a little bit ago. In the wintertime, yeah, I'm sure we could, as long as they don't hit 80-degree days. Like, it's tough. This time of year, she can't go outside much because of the heat and humidity. And she'll do it sometimes anyway. We have a little joint in Chemung, New Jersey we go to called the Piccalilli Inn. We go there for dinner. Whenever we can. We can't always go there, but it's like our little outing when we get the chance, because we don't get to spend a whole lot of time together yet. And that I say yet, so and she wants to go. And last weekend, you know, with everything going on, it's like let's go out and have a nice dinner. And she was the one that wanted to do it. And I said, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then her heat intolerance nearly took her out. I'd love to get back down to North Carolina. I'd love to. I will say this. Yeah, I'd love to get back down to North Carolina, but I would love to go down to Texas. There's places down there I've never even seen yet, and I want to hit up more Buc-ee's. I want to go to the little ones before they're all gone and turned into the big super centers like they are nowadays. Like the Buc-ee's started out in '82 as a tiny little gas station the size of like a BP or Sunoco, and they're the big things that you've seen in my videos now. But there's still some of the tiny original ones.
Rerouting. You save 7 minutes via I-76 East, Pennsylvania Turnpike, and avoid construction.
Okay. Heather, I am driving to...
Continue straight for 60 minutes to exit 326, I-76 East, US 202, I-476 toward Philadelphia, Valley Forge.
Thanks. You want to stop interrupting me now? Great, thanks. I'm heading to the Pine Barrens in New Jersey to see Fuzz the Piney and get my car back, because my car is finally done. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted, but I don't know why it even bothered to say anything, because that's the same exit I take every single time anyway. where 76 becomes free. I normally take the freeway over there, but it was getting late and I'm in a hurry. I want to get out there. I don't want to roll into the Pine Barrens too late tonight. It's already going to be after 11 when I get out there. So I'll just fork out the money for the turnpike for even with Easy Pass. I normally take US Route 22 to Altoona, hop on 999 north to 322 east, which then goes into Harrisburg, and then I get, I think it's like 283 or 30 to Route 202, I think it is, US 202 to 76 where it's free, and go straight into Philly, and then go across either the Ben Franklin Bridge or the Tacoma Bridge or even the Walt Whitman Bridge into Jersey. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. Sorry, guys. Pittsburgh to New Jersey on the turnpike's about 5 hours. The way I was just talking, the free way to get there, the non-toll way, is about 6 hours. And it's only about 30 minutes long, or 30 miles longer. Not 30 minutes, it's about an hour longer, but it's about 30 miles longer. But I want to get out there. Because you're going through towns and traffic lights and stuff too sometimes, especially when you get to Lancaster. And this time of year, it's a big tourist area too. And I'm like, turnpike, no traffic lights, just a straight shot. Yeah, I wish. If it was up to me. miles per hour, I'd be there in an hour. Yeah, that would be great. Anyway, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful Friday night. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Thank you for spending your Friday evening with me, all of you. Everybody that's done a super chat too, thank you guys so much. That really helps a ton. And there's a lot of exciting things on the horizon. And that's what I was going to say. As soon as it's possible, when I do Spirit Halloween videos out in Jersey, Fuzz told me she would like to be with me, and I asked her if she would like to be in my videos, and she said absolutely. She will be in her wheelchair, of course, because it's just easier for her to, you know, navigate the store in her wheelchair, because if you don't know, she's multiple sclerosis, and it would be easier for her than using her rollator or her walking stick. So, I don't mind. I told her I'd wheel her around, and if she makes me mad, I'll just roll her down an aisle. Just kidding. I couldn't do that to her, but yeah, she would like to be in it. We're gonna try and have some fun doing a spirit video or two together. I don't know if it'll be possible, but we are hoping to go to the flagship store when that opens. I heard possibly this weekend. I don't know for a fact yet, but whenever we can, we're definitely going to go to the Egg Harbor Township one. So yeah, I'm actually approaching Reading right now. And even if I can't buy anything, I just can't wait to walk through the doors of Spirit Halloween and start doing spirit videos. I don't know what it is. Like last year, I really got hyped up for it more than I used to. And now I'm just, that's all I'm thinking about is doing spirit videos and other Halloween videos elsewhere too. Justin. August 16th and the 22nd. I don't know if we'll be able to get out there. I know Fuzz keeps saying she wants to go to LBI after Labor Day when the tourists all leave for the season. She says it gets really busy out there. We were very close. We were at the Bridge to Nowhere a while back, and we were right there. And I'm just itching to get over to LBI. I hope we can meet. By the way, guys, if you ever do see me in public anywhere, I know people have said in the past, like, oh, I wanted to say hi, but I saw you were filming and didn't want to bother you. If you see me filming, wait until I'm not. I can come up and say hi. I love meeting you guys. I love meeting friends of the channel. I really do. Never feel afraid or shy to come up and say hi. I love meeting you guys. I really do. Makes my day. Making your day makes mine. I am on the turnpike approaching Reading, heading east to New Jersey to see Fuzz and get my car. Finally. I got to put some miles on it this weekend too. I want to make sure that I want to put like 50, 60 miles on it this weekend just to ensure that transmission is good to go. They test drove it. They told me they did. When I talked to them on Wednesday, and said it was great. So we'll see. How am I doing today? Tired. I'm okay. I'm tired and slightly annoyed at this car in my blind spot. They're kind of behind my blind spot with high beams on, and I have a mirror full of headlights. So I can't even see the road in front of me. I just see a mirror full of spotlights. I'm actually slowing down to let them get ahead of me because I can't stand when people drive in the corner like that in the other lane. Like, pass me. Thank you. Yeah, we're hoping to go to the flagship store this weekend if they're open. I heard they might open tomorrow. I heard they might open Monday. I don't know what the case is. I did. Nate told me one spirit store, I think May Township or whatever it is already open, but I don't even know where that's at in conjunction to Fuzz's house. So, and y'all know I live in the Pittsburgh area, but Fuzz doesn't like to necessarily say where she lives. She likes her privacy. You know, we live in the Pine Barrens, and the Pine Barrens is huge. But, yeah, you know, she lives there. Flagship open today. Oh, hell yeah. Well, if it's possible.
Hazard reported ahead.
Not the heck with that hazard. No, I'm kidding. If the flagship store opened today, we should be there tomorrow then. Hi, Joe. We should be at the flagship store tomorrow, guys. Because we talked about if it was open, we would go tomorrow. So, you know, assuming she feels good and up to it, we're going to go tomorrow. If we do, we hope to see you there. We'll probably take my car because I want to put miles on it to make sure that transmission is good. And she'll be in her wheelchair. So I just saw a comment asking how I met Fuzz. Fuzz and I met in 2018 at a concert in Philadelphia. It's one of my favorite bands, which is also one of her favorite bands, called Dark Tranquillity. They're from Sweden. They play Gothenburg black metal, or death, like, you know, not black metal, but Gothenburg Swedish death metal, that kind of stuff. Great band, great humble group of guys. I'm friends with all of the members of the band, actually, especially Michael and Martin. Great people. We met there through a mutual friend of ours, also from Philly. My friends Nikki and Phil. They came out to Pittsburgh years ago, and we met at a show at Mr. Small's Theater in Millville, where we saw In Flames, and we became friends there. And I actually ended up taking them to the airport because her taxi bailed on them, and I offered to take them because we were talking, and I felt bad because they were waiting outside the venue by themselves. I'm like, just hop in the car, I'll take you. It's like a half-hour drive, I don't care. I'm just going to go home anyway, so. And when Dark Tranquility was doing a tour in 2018, I went to Baltimore and Philly because they weren't playing Pittsburgh on that tour, and I ran into Nikki and Phil at that show, and they introduced me to Fuzz. And Fuzz was with her at the time husband, but I was drawn to her energy really fast, and I'm like, I like you, you're fun. I'm like, this person is cool as hell. And you know, and we became friends since. And then it would be what it was in life, you know, her being with him and me being with someone for a few years, and you know, that's old news. And what happened was, in late winter, you know, I'd seen her post on Facebook, her MS symptoms were really bad. She was having a bad time, you know, and I knew she had MS. I knew she had it for years, and I saw that, and I just simply reached out because her post worried me. I'm like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, a long time no talk, just seeing if you're all right. No intentions, just checking up on a friend. And we started talking again for old time's sake, catching up, seeing how each other was doing. And a couple weeks goes by, and we started to realize that, like, hey, I think I like you. And she said the same thing, and we're like, we're very much the same person. And we just hit it off. And then we hung out for the first time, and it was like the 4th of July. It was incredible. I saw somebody mention something about DPU, like a locomotive DPU, distributive power unit. Hopefully the stream is still working. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys just blabbering. There's going to be 4 spirit stores in the area. I know there's the 2. My friend who's the manager, she's opening up both of them, but I'm going to be doing a video of both of them. The one in the old AC Moore, and hers is going to be in the Party City. Oh, thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. Oh, I lost count. I did a bunch of abandoned ones. Not too many, but I've done a few. That one in Brinkley, Arkansas, though, was my favorite one, though. That old one with upfront parking. That was incredible. Oh, thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. Yeah, the whole thing with Fuzz and I, we caught up after not talking for years. I wouldn't see her post on Facebook that much. I'd see them now and then, and we'd have small chit chat. And then I see this post that was worrisome, and I reached out, and I'm just like, hey, long time no talk. I saw your post. I'm concerned. Are you okay? And we talked. We started sharing pictures of our cats, and me just giving her an innocent compliment. She shared a picture of her with one of her belated cats, and I said, oh, how cute, both of you. And then that's when she realized, like, okay, so he said I'm cute, so then she said I was cute, and I was like, wait a minute, something's happening here, because I wasn't interested. I wasn't looking. I couldn't care less to be in a relationship at all. I didn't want to be. I loved being single. I loved it. And I'm like, wait a minute, something is happening here. And it slowly but surely kicked off. And then when we got together, it was like, oh yeah, I absolutely want to be with you. We both said that. We're like, yeah, that's a done deal. Because we were going to get together and hang out just to like do videos. She was going to show me around the Pine Barrens because she likes to hang out with friends, and I was like, yeah, I'll come over. I want to do videos out in Jersey, so that was the initial plan. And then it turned into that, and then it turned into this big love story that I'm really grateful for. Mikey, all I'll say is I wasn't even trying. I wasn't looking. I wasn't trying. It just, my friends Gary and Lisa told me when you least expect it, it'll happen. And Fuzz just fell right into my lap because of a post. How many Toys R Us have I found? Abandoned? There's not many left now. I did a handful of them when they were closing shortly thereafter, but a lot of them got converted into other stores now. The one in Monroeville, PA, is still abandoned. I heard somebody broke into it recently, which is a bad idea out there because there's a car dealership that uses their lot for extra storage. There's cameras everywhere, and if what I heard was correct, whoever broke in there, they got caught like immediately, so it's not worth it. Like, if something's unlocked or open and I can explore it, great, but I'm not gonna break glass or force my way in. I will never do that. I respect the place. I won't do that ever. It's not right. If something's open, like I can just go in and film it, okay, great, and then I leave. That's it, end of discussion. But like the McDonald's that I did in New Jersey, the glass was busted out of the door, so it's like, okay, I'll film it because it's abandoned. And then a week later, the glass was replaced in that door. I was like, oh, okay. Who knows how long the window was busted, because there was graffiti inside, a door was unlocked in the back too. I'm like, I don't know, somebody either watches it, whether it's the real estate or the realtor or not. I was like, oh, the glass has been replaced in that door. But there was graffiti inside, so who knows how long it'd been like that. I just happened to drive past it, and I'm like, oh, I know what that is. And then I saw that, and I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that. Sorry, hold on, I saw camp in PA. Yeah, PA is beautiful for camping. Oh, that's another thing. With everything that went on this summer with Fuzz and I'm so sorry I haven't done any state park videos. I've wanted to. I'm going to try and do some next weekend because I'll be in the Pittsburgh area. I'm going to Altoona Saturday for Twilight at the Curve. I'm probably going to do a state park video Saturday morning. Might do Prince Gallitzin State Park, weather permitting. Couple others, maybe Sunday, do Whipple Dam State Park, Bald Eagle or whatever up there near State College. Like to try and do a few because I feel terrible I haven't done any, and well, if I'm going to be moving to the Pine Barrens here, it'll be nice. I'll be able to do all these parks on the eastern side of PA. We've been live now for an hour and 46 minutes. I know the stream wasn't working in the mountains. I apologize, but we're getting here. We're almost in Philly. Yeah, I've noticed somebody, you mentioned Burlington, somebody else noticed that too, brought it to my attention. The one in Ross Township at North Hills Village Mall closed out of the blue. It was like a silent closure, and it used to be the old Hills in Ames. It became Burlington Coat Factory. They demolished the store in the interior part of the mall to build that, and the Target next door. That Burlington closed, and it's now going to be Spirit Halloween. I was out there just yesterday because I had to stop at the store to get socks because my socks keep getting holes in them from my work boots, so I had to get new ones. And I'm like, oh, Burlington's is becoming Spirit. I can't wait to do a video in that location. I guess they're not going to do it up at Northway Mall this year like they have the last couple of years. I don't know what's going on. When I was in New York, when I was in Buffalo, back in the wintertime during the Bills games that I went to, Ace's Adventures and I, we went up to Rochester and we went to the mall at Grease Ridge, and Burlington Coat Factory that had just opened a store in that mall just a few years prior left the mall, and they actually had a new building outside of it up the road, just like a block away. I didn't understand the point of that. I don't know if their financial troubles are making them relocate to cheaper leases, cheaper properties, or they just close stores entirely. I don't know what's going on with them. But I've noticed a lot of closures in the last year, just silent ones. Just kind of went under the radar, and then all of a sudden, poof, they're gone. I admit, though, the last couple times I've gone to Burlington's, their quality was really poor. It's like, this stuff is cheap, it's poor. I mean, I found a couple of good things at Burlington's, but generally it's eh. Oh, thank you, Alexa. Thank you. I put that one together. I was like, well, I had the bee and I was in it by myself. Nate made that one for me. And it's like, well, I don't have the bee anymore. Since it got wrecked by a reckless driver that clipped me, and yeah, and then Fuzz is in my life now, and she and I do videos whenever we can. We can't do them all the time, and she doesn't always want to be on camera because she doesn't feel very well, and I don't blame her, and it's okay. But it's like, she's part of my life. That's why she's in my intro. She's very much a part of my life and very much a part of my channel whenever she wants to be. Because people said something before, and it's like, I just like having her as part of my channel. If she wants to do it, she's welcome all the time. They shrunk your Burlingtons in half. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that company. Michael, I am driving to the Pine Barrens in New Jersey to see Fuzz, and I am going to get my car back. It's finally done. If you know about what's been going on with that, the transmission went out a month ago. They finally got it done. Everything came in. They called me Tuesday and Wednesday. We got it all arranged. Paid the bill over the phone, and gonna go pick up my car. I'm excited, although I love driving this Equinox a lot. There's one thing Fuzz was saying, you know, her time driving is limited. She wants to drive as much as she possibly can until she can't anymore because of the MS. And she said she would sell me this car for $1. And I'm like, yeah, I'll happily take Lucy. I've been doing all this work and maintenance to it to get it back up to pristine condition because she can't do anything, and it sat outside. It was so filthy from sitting in the forest there. You know, when I was finally able to take it to a car wash, it took me like 3 hours to get all the sap and dirt and soot off of this thing, and it's like a brand new car now. Those new gantries they have for the turnpike. I hate these dumb things. Ugh, put that on the dash. I have my Easy Pass transponder. It doesn't stick to her windshield. It sticks to mine. I took it so mine would get billed. PA Turnpike's expensive as hell. I just detailed this car too the other day, or yesterday, and I could see the windshield is just covered in dead bugs. Alright, now that I passed that truck, we'll let Speedy Gonzalez get around me here, if he wants to. He was so close to my back bumper, I couldn't even see the headlights. I just looked up in the mirror and saw a windshield. There you go, hurry up. Yeah, I don't have the B anymore. I just saw that. I don't have the B anymore. The B got wrecked back in late November, early December. There was a toll bag driving an Aston Martin, you know, young kid, probably early 20s, driving it like a speed demon, weaving in and out of traffic. It was icy that night. He's doing it in the Squirrel Hill Tunnel. You're not supposed to pass vehicles in the tunnel like that, and he did it anyway. And he misjudged, and he clipped the right rear portion of my back bumper on the B, and it just hooked me. It was like a pit maneuver. He just right reared me right into the wall. It was like if you ever saw the 2001 Daytona 500 when Dale Earnhardt got clipped and went right into the wall, that's exactly what happened to me. I couldn't do anything about it. It was just hook and bam. I saw a comment about Fuzz. Fuzz, she's been in a lot of pain. She's having problems with her stomach right now, and she has to see some specialists. We don't know what's going on. I fear it could be her pancreas. I hope it's not. I really hope it's not. But she hasn't been able to eat food very much without having a lot of pain involved. We don't think it's MS related. We don't know if it's her digestive tract or what. She doesn't have Crohn's disease or anything like that. We don't know. She was fine until like a couple weeks ago, and she went into the ER last week for it, and I left work early that day because I wasn't feeling great, and I had to head out here to be by her side. You know, I had to be. She's my best friend. So, and she's been at home, and every day when we're on the phone, you know, she's just been complaining about pain from eating, so she hasn't been eating a whole lot. Soft foods aren't too bad, but we don't know. She's got to see a specialist. Hi, Helen. Hi, Kevin. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sir Logan. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jean. Yeah, she's been complaining today. She was on the stream earlier, commenting, and she was telling me she was in pain last night and today and everything, and her MS symptoms were bad. And then the pharmacy that she gets her prescriptions from, they made an error with it, so she had to go without some of her prescriptions today. And we have to pick those up first thing in the morning. She said her MS symptoms are really bad today as a result. So we have to pick those up in the morning and get my car and everything. So tomorrow's going to be a busy day. That's the only reason I took the turnpike, because by the time I got out of Pittsburgh today, I just wanted to get here, because normally I would take the free route. It takes an extra hour. It adds about 30 miles, but today I'm like, I'm just going to cough up the $40 to take the turnpike easy pass, you know. Oh, thank you. I just saw that. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to get around the truck. Mikey, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I hope she does too. I don't get to see her all the time, but I try to take advantage of as much time as I can to see her. I had to miss work. I lost 2 days of work. 3 days of work, actually. Because I came back Monday, so I lost Thursday, Friday, and Monday. And it's been tough lately. But I love her a ton, and just try to be there for her as often as I possibly can, and I can't always do it financially or work or whatever it is. I can't always do it, but I try. So you got a ticket on the free route. Yeah, I always watch my speed. I have Waze on all the time. That's why it's interrupted us a couple of times. And but yeah, I always have ways on. And you know, sometimes cops show up and hide before anybody can report it, or if cops are smart enough, they go on ways and take it off, saying they're not there because they're trying to entrap you like that. Road pirates, as I call them. I mean, I do roughly the speed limit. Yeah, I'll crank it up a little bit, or if I gotta pass somebody or whatever. And then there are times it's like I'll look down, I'll think I'm within that window, and it's like speed limit's 70, and I'll think I'll be doing like 75, 76. I'll look down like, oh no, I'm only going 83, 84. It's like, oops. Slow that thing down, you know. Sorry, I had to stop talking for a moment there. Motor mouth here. I'm just trying to keep y'all company like y'all are doing for me, and I appreciate you all very much for that. I saw some about New Jersey Pine Barrens. That's where I'm heading, guys. Yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, thank you. Happy to have you here. Heading to Pine Barrens in New Jersey to see Fuzz and to get my car back. It's finally done. I'm almost in the Philadelphia area now. Almost. I just hit milepost 300 on here, so I'll be getting off of the turnpike here very shortly and getting onto the free part of 76 and riding that directly into downtown Philly. Will I do a video at Bargain Hunt if I can get down? I thought Bargain Hunt closed up. Somebody said they closed up all of their stores. I don't know how true that is, though. I read something somewhere that Bargain Hunt closed up all of their stores, or some stores at least. So I don't know if I'll be able to. Yeah, we're still live, Fuzz. We were just talking about you. I was just telling everybody how you're the Montauk monster. Just kidding. I didn't say that until just now, but why don't you go ahead and share that story, Fuzz? We were talking about like you being in pain, though, and hoping that you feel better with your stomach pain. Yes, I found, or I've met all the members of Insomnium several times. I've met all the members of Insomnium. I'm actually friends with Marcus, their guitarist, who's also the lead guitarist of Omnium Gatherum as well. Great dude. He's fun. Yeah, Fuzz, I was just telling everybody that, well, everybody just got surprised to that. The Montauk Monster. You guys don't know about that joke yet. That's an inside joke between she and I. We did a tier list for her channel a little bit ago, and for Pepperidge Farm cookies, and I just finished editing the video earlier today while I was at work, because I could listen to it while I was working on that horrible BMW. And I uploaded it to her channel. Surprise, Fuzz, it's up on your channel. It's not public yet, though. It's like an hour and 20 minutes long, and we're going through all the Pepperidge Farms ones, and there's one that's called Montauk chocolate chip cookies, and she said she likes to call herself a cookie monster and a monster or whatever, a cryptid and all that stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting married to the Montauk Monster, and she's like, you just called me a Montauk Monster, and I didn't know what it was or what it looked like. Then she showed me, and I felt really bad. Paul, thank you again. Oh yeah, the sky tonight is beautiful. BMW Big Money Waster. Oh, you got that right. They're horrible. co-worker of mine, he has an older one. I can't remember what it is, a 328i. I forget what year. Timing chain went on it, or the water pumped it at 100,000 miles. Imagine that. Of course, they all drive them like they typically do, though. Drive them like hell. Beat the crap out of them. Typical. As I say, typical. Hi, Tony. Montauk monster. Yeah, you'll get a good laugh out of that. He just called me the Montauk monster. When I said that, her eyes rolled. She looks off camera like, what the hell? And it was the funniest thing. I was dying laughing looking at that part back. Hi, Justin. Yes, Tony, I am.
Sharp curves ahead.
As I was saying, yes, I will be doing spirit videos. Somebody said the flagship store in Egg Harbor Township opened up today, which, by the way, Fuzz, if that's the case, I guess we're going there tomorrow if you feel up to it. I'd love to do that if you still want to. I'm going to confirm later when I get to the house. When I get a chance to look on my phone. But somebody in the comments said it opened up today. I thought it was going to open tomorrow or Monday, but hey, whatever. No, you don't look like the Montauk monster now that you showed me what it was. Montauk monster. You see that, Fuzz? People love those tier lists. Yeah, I told everybody we'll bring the wheelchair whenever we can go. And if you make me mad, I'll just wheel you down an aisle. You're going to love it, too. This year's theme is like the New York subway. It's like the New York subway. She has ties to NYC from the past. Last year was the Carnival. I loved last year's theme. I don't know, does anybody know if they're going to have Art the Clown with the Christmas costume on in stores this year, or is that an online only thing? Because I saw that they have a new one for Terrifier 3, where you've got the Santa suit on, and it's like $70 more expensive than the original one. Which at first I didn't understand why, but then it hit me. The reason why the original Art the Clown was $200 was because they were competing with Party City, who had one for $249 or $269 or whatever it was at that time, and they wanted to make the sales, so they did. Plus, I thought the Spirit one looked way better than the Party City one anyway. But since Party City went out of business, they have the Terrifier 3 one, and it's like $70 more. I mean, I got lucky. When I got mine, I had a 20% off coupon and got it for $160 at the Altoona location.
Sharp curves ahead. On
a Sunday, of all things. If you guys saw that video, I lost my shit when I saw that. I was like, oh my God, they got it. Which, by the way, Fuzz, the clown is in the car. Cool. I can't wait. I cannot wait to do the flagship store. Speed limit 55 for the construction zone, so this guy's like, nah, screw it, 75. Yeah, speed up so you can hit those brakes harder. Attaboy. Seemed like a pretty stupid thing to do.
Construction reported ahead.
I know, I'm in it. Okay, 55, not 10. I swear, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Anytime I drive, I'm not worried about my driving. I'm worried about the people around me. Like I was just saying earlier in the stream, I'm outside of Downingtown area, I think.
Police reported ahead.
Yeah, see, that's why the speed limit's 55. And then people would go down to like 30. I'm outside of Philadelphia now. I'm going to be getting off of here shortly, off the turnpike. I'm heading out to Jersey. Hi, Leo. Thank you so much. Yep, I'm on the turnpike, I-76 East. Speed limit 55, so we're going 43. And just going to keep slowing down more. People see construction equipment or police, and they're like, "Ooh, what's that?" Bottlenecking everything up.
Construction reported ahead.
We know you don't have... Whoever's reporting the construction, you don't have to do it 19 times. We know. I'm going 16 miles per hour. I get it. Safety's a #1 priority in construction zones, but half the time you looking, like I can see through the back window of this Rogue in front of me. For example, I've seen this before. When I can see inside of the vehicle in front of me, the driver and everybody, their heads all turn to look at what's going on. It's like, don't worry about that. Drive. Should have a thing on Waze, a report on there, instead of, you know, like for the object on road. Okay, so now I see why we're slowing down. These trucks were pulling over. Okay, that makes sense. But they should have a thing on there when it says like object on road. It should like specify like what the object is, like a log, roadkill, or what. I have an option. Idiot. Hello, David. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I haven't been able to read your comments. I can't necessarily do it right now, especially. But I'm grateful for all of you guys being here tonight, keeping me company on this drive. I'm starving. I can't wait to get, hopefully, one of those burritos at Wawa. The grilled chicken with white rice and black beans. Oh, so good. That's like my new go-to. Yeah, I'm just outside of Philly. I'll be getting off the turnpike here shortly at the Valley Forge exit, where 76 continues free, and the Lehigh extension starts, where it's like 476, and that's a turnpike too, because, you know, Pennsylvania or Taxylvania is so money hungry. But this is the fastest way out to the Pine Barrens, and I don't feel the greatest. I'm exhausted, and I just want to get out there and start this weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend. We have a birthday we're doing on Sunday, and we're going to be putting miles on my car tomorrow, going to the flagship store. If they are open tomorrow, Fuzz said she was all about going. So if the flagship store is open tomorrow, I don't know what time we will go out there, but we're going to try, obviously. And if you happen to be out there and see us, come say hi to me. I love meeting you guys. Oh, happy birthday, Sir Logan. Sorry, I glance over when I can. We've been live for over 2 hours. Did you guys notice too? I'm going 58 miles per hour in this construction zone, and all these cars passed me and disappeared. I don't know about you. I'm not exactly eager to try and push my luck with getting a ticket, especially in a construction zone, an active one on top of it. Double the fines. Yeah, I can't wait to get paid like $200 something because I drove like a dumbass in a construction zone. At the same time, you don't have to go like 10. For you guys, I just saw Fuzz's comment. For you guys, like, I love meeting fans. I love meeting you guys. Anytime somebody comes up to me and says hi or how much they enjoy my content, it really puts a big smile on my face. You guys don't understand just how much that means to me. It means so much. If it makes your day, it makes mine. Actually, I was heading back home last weekend on Monday night from Fuzz's house. I stopped in Breezewood to go to Sheets for like a restroom break and like just stretch my legs and stuff. And I'm in there and there's this young couple in there, probably in their late teens, early 20s, and they kept looking at me the whole time. And I'm thinking like, what are these people looking at? Like, what? And I'm like, I'm not even thinking about the YouTube
Watch out,
stuff.
vehicle on shoulder ahead.
I'm not even thinking about the YouTube stuff. I'm like, what are these people looking at me for? Like, I know I'm ugly, but like, I'm like, what are they staring at? Then we go outside, and they're right in front of me. They hold the door open for me, and the guy goes, "Keep up the great content." And I was like, oh, thank you. I was like, I'm like, are these guys like gonna stab me or like what? I'm like, what? Like, what's their deal? Like, and then that, and I'm like, thank you. And I laughed about it. And who knows, I don't know if they saw the sticker on the back window, because Fuzz has a WallieB26 YouTube sticker on it now. I have that effect on people with stickers. The only two cars in the world that have WallieB26 stickers on them, hers and mine, because I haven't mass printed them. However, I'm still waiting on the order. I do have stickers on the way. I've made the order a long time ago through Temu, of course. I think it's like 500 stickers or something. And whenever they finally do arrive, it's my logo. It's my channel logo with me with Bucky. I'm going to be giving those out. I'll sign them. I'll leave them, and if I get them before Spirit stores are done for the year, I'll do that or whatever. You know, I'll try. Boy, I can't wait to get out of this construction zone. Well, that was nice. I said that and I got my wish. Right on. 70. Anyway, guys, yeah, thank you so much for... Yeah, I'll just be giving them away. I'm not gonna like try and sell them or anything. They're just me giving them away. Nate does it, and I've wanted to get stickers for a while, and I'm hoping these are okay. 500 of them, like off of Temu. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath necessarily with that, but we'll see what happens. I would imagine the flagship store will have working AC. If that's been their flagship store every year, I imagine that's the one they take care of the most. I'm not going to spoil anything or say anything or talk about a private conversation in detail, but I was talking to Nate today. He and I were messaging each other this morning. That Nate guy on YouTube, he's a great friend of mine. He's the guy I got the bee from, and he was telling me about his experience at the flagship store when he was there for like 2 hours or something, locked in the store by himself or whatever. And he told me a couple of funny stories about it today, and it's just like, why am I not surprised? based on what he said. My stomach is rumbling. I cannot wait for something to eat. I had 2 sandwiches all day today. That was it. And they were at the same time. Near Malvern. I'm getting close now. I think I get off of here in like 12 miles or so. 10 or 12 miles I get off the turnpike. Something like that, or I don't know. It's coming up though. You ate guac. Fuzz's eating habits are something else, I'll say that. Most people have like a sandwich for lunch, or like for breakfast, maybe like a bowl of cereal or breakfast sandwich or whatever. Maybe dinner have pasta or something. No, Fuzz has a whole sleeve of Oreo cookies. What did you have for dinner, babe? A tub of ice cream? I'm like, that's not dinner. I haven't had
construction reported ahead.
I haven't had Qdoba in a long time. This construction, by the way, am I in Pennsylvania or am I in Cincinnati? Slow down. There we go. Because it looks like Bengals country out here with all the orange and black. What the hell are they shutting the road down for now? I swear. I swear, PennDOT just shuts down roads just to shut them down. It's like, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to make it inconvenient for you. See, this is the one. Oh, no, never mind. That says active work zone. Some of them, they have those white Jeep Grand Cherokees that have the little things on the roof that actually photo enforce your speed. Scranton. I feel like everything would just be pitch black up there. No, I'm just teasing. Scranton, eh.
Construction reported ahead.
Here we go. I guess the same person felt they needed...
In 4.3 miles.
Oh my God.
Take exit 326, I-76 East, US 202, I-476 toward Philadelphia, Valley Forge.
So as I was saying, whoever reports a construction reported ahead, you don't have to report it 96 times on the ways that we understood the first time it was reported. Because there are times, I notice this when I'm on the highway, somebody gets trigger happy on there, it just hits the report button over and over and over and over for points. Like, I'm petty enough, I'll purposely go on there and delete them all. I'll say not there, not there, not there, and like erase them. Like, if you report something 96...
Police reported ahead.
Yeah, we already did that. That was too late. Like, I'll go and delete all the extra ones. You only need to have one, not 12. I know what's going on. Hope you guys are enjoying this shtick. I'm speeding. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I was going a mile per hour over. We'll say this last week they were doing this side. This is nice and smooth now. The other side. Oh, PennDOT ground down the turnpike out there near.
Police reported ahead.
Drove it near Irwin. I think it was around Irwin, PA. The whole highway was ground down. Oh boy, it felt like I was driving on top of a cheese grater for like at least like 5-6 miles. We're overdue for a construction reported ahead one. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Our state colors are orange and black. Also Pennsylvania on either side of the state. Like, if you're coming in from Ohio on the turnpike, or if you're coming in from Jersey in the Philadelphia area, welcome to Pennsylvania. Give us money. I don't even know what it costs to get into Pennsylvania from Ohio on the turnpike. I always take Ohio Route 14, which becomes PA Route 51. I'll get off, if I'm on the Ohio turnpike coming back in, since their turnpike's nice and cheap, I'll get off at the Youngstown exit at Route 7, and then drive it down through North Lima into Columbiana, and then head west on, or head east on 14 into East Palestine, and then into my around there up by Highland and New Galilee. And if I want to, then I'll get back on the turnpike there at the Big Beaver, or the Beaver Falls ramp. Is Fuzz still here? I got something I wanted to ask her. Except the buses. I see them. Yeah, I see them all the time out here. If I take the Walt Whitman Bridge...
In 1 mile, use the right 2 lanes to exit right 2 exit 326.
Oh, wait.
I-76 East, US 202, I-476 toward Philadelphia, Valley Forge.
So as I was saying, I'll get back to you in a moment, Fuzz. Anytime I come out here, if I take the Walt Whitman Bridge 76, it has me go right past the Amtrak station, and holy cow, it's awesome seeing all the Amtrak engines there. But I never get to see those Crayola ones that they had painted earlier this summer that get reported all the time out here. I've yet to see them. I know I don't stop to look for them, but I'm looking over into the yard there from 76. Now, Fuzz, this is an inside joke. None of you guys are going to know about it, except Fuzz, obviously. Yeah, I imagine they do. Cause
exit right 2 exit 326. So I-76 East, US 202, I-476 toward Philadelphia, Valley Forge.
So do the Pat
Construction reported.
Shut up! Every time I talk. So the Pat buses in Pittsburgh do too. They smell like barf too. You want to see road rage? That's how you, or you want to hear it. That's how you get it. If that thing keeps interrupting me. No, Fuzz. Scott was telling me at work, since I'm coming back out here, we need to go to Philly and go to the aviary. I heard they're going to have the ceiling birds on exhibit there. And if you guys don't know what a ceiling bird is, it's slang for smoke detectors, because I've been driving her nuts with the smoke detector beep sound effect on my phone, because Scott plays video games, and he said you always hear one beeping in the background in the lobbies on like Call of Duty or something. You always hear somebody's smoke detector.
Continue straight for 20 minutes to exit 344, I-676 East toward Central Philadelphia.
I know where I'm going now. All you could have said was just continue straight. Oh, look, another BMW driver driving like an idiot. Okay. Paul, thank you. Thank you. Have a great night, my friend. See, what did I tell you? BMW drivers got to drive stupid on purpose. And then this guy in the Jeep wanted to do it too, because, you know, I wasn't going fast enough for him, for whatever reason. That seemed pretty dumb to speed up just to not go in front of me. Get the Polish salute on that one. Anyway, yeah, the ceiling birds. It's the smoke detector. I had it playing on my phone last Sunday, and she's like pinching me and like poking at me because I put the phone out of reach, and she's like trying to like punch me to get it to turn off. It's my little payback for that voice changer. Yeah, see, she's Gypsy Rosing me already. I will put that thing on to have it beep all night long. So Scott, my coworker, who noticed it with the smoke detector beep, because he'll say somebody's always complaining, like, turn it off, turn it off. So we started putting it on YouTube. There's like a thing where it's like on an hour loop, and it beeps like every like couple seconds, like every 30 seconds or so. And we'll have it playing. We drive our coworkers insane. And I did that at her house and drove her insane. And then he says he started doing it on purpose, where it's just beeping the whole time he's playing Xbox or whatever, and drives people nuts in the lobbies. So it's like our little way of just busting balls. And he said somebody referred to it as a ceiling bird. Chirping away. Wait, where did you... I saw someone gonna wax my leg hair. Who wants to see Wally get his legs waxed? I'm on the Schuylkill Expressway. Man, I wish I could have visited that mall before and after it closed. I know my friend Journey with Jay got in there after it was abandoned and they were tearing it down, and somebody else got in there and they had to run from the security guard out of there on Christmas Day. It was Christmas Day. They were in the mall. I wanted to get out there. It was the twin sister to the Chambersburg Mall that I loved so much. I hate that mall closed. The last time I went by there, several months ago, windows were busted out of the backside. Police do monitor that mall, even though it's just sitting there falling apart. Sorry, I can't read your comments right now because of the traffic here, the typical Philadelphia traffic. Hi, Roger. Everyone wants to see the waxing. Okay, bring it on. You wax my legs, I'm gonna take one of the good batteries out of those the actual smoke detector in your bedroom, and I will put an old one in there just so it beeps all crazy. I'll do it right before I leave for the week. So you have to hit it with a bat or that axe that you have. Wax on, wax off. Schuylkill Expressway. I know why they put kill in the word, because you want to... driving on here will make you want to do just that. I hate this part. Yes, I passed King of Prussia Mall. I love that mall too. I'm actually in the area of my friends Heather and Pat. They run the channel Raw and Real Retail. They do a lot of mall videos.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Watch out, you're an idiot. Yeah, they have the channel Raw and Real Retail. They live out here. They're friends of mine. They do a lot of mall content. Armpits first. Look at this over there with the red and green lights. What is this, Christmas? Here, Merry Christmas. Have some road cones and lane closures. Yeah, thanks, PennDOT, for the oil and chips. It was really appetizing. No, I don't think King of Prussia Mall's closed. I haven't been there in a long time. I feel like I'm running a pace lap at Talladega right now, running side by side by side. How many leg hairs did I rip out when you didn't stop beeping? Oh yeah, she did that. She was ripping out my leg hairs last Sunday. We're sitting there on the love seat when her mom and everybody was over, and she's ripping them out as I had my phone chirping out of reach. I had it just far enough. She's reaching over me trying to get to it, and when she realized she couldn't, she starts pinching me and like twisting my nipples and ripping my leg hairs out. And I just kept going anyway. And then I stopped, Waited until she wasn't paying attention. I turned it right back on and did it again. And she immediately like prodded me and like poked me real hard right in the rib cage. Well, I was going to go over there, but the crews decided they wanted to do it because they're in a big hurry. There you go. Oh, paper tags. That explains everything. Probably just got the car because you probably drive like crap and you probably just wrecked your last car. Schuylkill Expressway is definitely, wow, the way you just sliced and diced in there. Schuylkill Expressway is definitely where I see a lot of big Altima energy, and you don't even have to be in an Altima for that type of energy. Most hated noise ever. Good, I'm glad you said that, because that voice changer is what is the equivalent. Now that you had that on me, now I got something on you too. And I love it, because I can move faster. You have to just throw an axe at me. Swimming in what? Sorry, I can't read the comments while I'm driving. Slow traffic next 5 miles. Well, get off the brakes and hit the gas instead. Wouldn't be a slowdown then. I swear, I've seen people driving on their brakes more than the gas. I don't even know how that's possible. I know sometimes the brake switch breaks on the brake pedals and it makes the brake lights come on and stay on. Oh, the river. Who the hell would want to swim in that? It's like swimming in the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh. You swim in there, you're going to have like an extra arm or like half of like a new finger when you get out of there. Swim in the Allegheny River, you run the risk of running into one of those Allegheny whitefish. And if you don't know what that is, don't look it up, because it's pretty gross. Yeah, thanks, Deanna. I'm sorry if I said your name incorrectly. I apologize. But yeah, I'll be getting cricket here shortly. I gotta say though, I do love driving Lucy a lot. I put a lot of work into this thing. It's so quiet now. She had a hole in the exhaust I was able to weld back up, and Fuzz isn't going to recognize it. It doesn't have that vroom vroom to it anymore. She said she liked it. I'm like, that's an exhaust leak. If you want it to go vroom, we'll put a Magnaflow exhaust on here. Or a Flow Master. We'll put a 50 series, one of them on here, so it's not too loud and doesn't sound like a fart can like the Hondas do when kids do it to those. We'll put a Cherry Bomb on here. There you go. Yes, I've been on this road when it was like 5 mile/hour traffic at this time of night before too. That off-road van, yeah, $4,500 for that thing was it's a little steep for that GMC van. With so much rust, you could see right into the cab from the outside. I didn't have that kind of money anyway. Hey everyone. Hi everyone. Hi Ronald. Hi everybody. Sorry, a bunch of comments all just came in all at once. Happy to have you here. I'm in Philadelphia. We'll actually see the city here soon. I'm working my way to Jersey to see Fuzz and get my car back, because it's finally done. I'm glad to be out here. I am starving. Holy cow. I don't believe my eyes. Over in the left lane, there's a Mercedes. and they're not driving it like a total idiot, like they normally do. He's not tailgating the Jeep in front of him. He's not weaving in through traffic. He's a left lane bandit, but at least he's not driving it dumb. I'll give him that. Sorry, I'm not an Eagles fan. Go Bills. Yeah, look at that. I say that. I see the comment. Go Bills. And Steelers. I am a Steelers fan. Both teams play tomorrow, but it's just preseason, so they don't play each other. I can't remember who's playing who, but both teams play a game tomorrow. Left lane bandits. Yeah, it doesn't matter. North Carolina. I think it's in their blood. If you're born in North Carolina, for some reason you're required to drive in the left lane. I've seen it so many times there. And this Altima or Maxima behind me is the definition of big Altima energy. Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, they were so close. I just saw the roof of the car. I barely even saw half the windshield. Yeah, Maxima. Shocker. Is that the same moron from earlier in that BMW? I don't know. I said something to Fuzz like a month and a half ago. I said there was an Audi, a supercar, like an Audi, like sports car, like an A8 or something. It was going the speed limit. They used their turn signals. They didn't camp in the left lane. I was like, am I dreaming? I didn't know they knew how to do that. I'm in Philadelphia, practically. We should be seeing the skyline any moment. We'll start to see the skyline any moment here. Speaking of, there it is. But yeah, I'm heading to Fuzz's house. My car is done too, so I'll be getting that. See, now that's an idiot right there. Every time. Oh, I can't move. I can't move because this guy here in the car disabled. See what I mean? Flying up through. Welcome to the Speedway. I told you, big Altima energy is very present right here. You don't have to be in an Altima. Do you guys like my road rage bits I'm doing? Oh, if I really wanted to hammer down, Lucy will go. This thing will move. I can't even move over. I'm just boxed in. Holy cow. Now I can. I don't like doing that way, but I had no choice. Thank you. I'm glad you think they're funny. I'm doing it to try and make you all laugh. I mean, what I'm saying about certain cars and their drivers is the truth, though, too. Look, that Altima there, I mean, their license plate literally says Jag on it, so at least they're self-aware. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm just doing it. I'm trying to give you guys something to laugh about on this Friday evening. I will be wrapping up this stream very soon. I'll wait till we go over whatever bridge it has me going across. Waze will tell me soon here. I usually go over the Walt Whitman Bridge, the Betsy Ross Bridge, or the Ben Franklin Bridge. It just depends on which way is fastest, because sometimes the Tacoma Bridge, it just depends on traffic flow. Speaking of Betsy Ross, Who wrote this? What was it? Who wrote that song that you were talking about from the sleep talking thing? The beef Franklin. Oh, the beef Franklin. Yeah. You know what? Hey, you're the one that was saying it in your sleep. You didn't know.
Watch out! Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Forget what song it was that you were referring to, but it was like, wasn't this person Margaret Thatcher? I said that name out of randomness. She's like, isn't that who wrote the Star Spangled Banner or something? And I'm like, I no. Calm down, GPS. I was awake, which was worse. Yeah, shortly thereafter, you said something about like all the planets must go. Okay, just right across the front bumper. Sorry, the glare on there. The Fusion decided they needed to merge into
Construction reported ahead.
Right across my front bumper. Hi, Paul. Welcome back.
In 1,000 feet, use the left 2 lanes to exit left to exit 344, I-676 east towards central Philadelphia.
Okay, so it's going to have me either take Ben Franklin or Betsy Ross Bridge. Here's the Amtrak station here on my right. Sorry, it's like...
Exit left to exit 344,
the focus is out!
I-676 east towards central Philadelphia.
I gotta scream when it interrupts me because I refuse to stop talking every time it interrupts me. Look at the other side. It's 10:30 at night, and look at the other side of the highway.
In 1.4 miles, exit to I-676 east, US 30 east, Ben Franklin Bridge.
Yeah, it's gonna have me take the Ben Franklin Bridge. That's the one I take the most. Yes, it wouldn't be a summer night in Philly without the sounds of sirens and beat to shit Corollas that have a massive canyon in the back bumper. This is why these Facebook groups exist. Dented bumpers, Corollas with dented bumpers, Camrys with canyons in them. Casually drives around a totaled car. Well, every time I try to talk and that thing interrupts me, I'm tired of like shutting up and having to wait. So when it interrupts me, I'm just going to yell. It's the Pittsburgh in me. I was trying to talk to somebody at work the other day about something important involving a paint job on a car. And our one coworker started blowing an air gun to blow the dust off, and he did it. And instead of me waiting, I just started screaming at the top of my lungs so I could get out what I needed to say.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to exit right.
He stopped blowing the air gun, and I'm like, he's like, what were you saying? I'm like, don't worry about it. It didn't pertain to you. And he's like, well, why are you yelling? I'm like, because you decided to blow that stupid air gun. I said, why don't you just go ahead and like get a rubber band around the handle on it and just let it go all day? The air guns at work are like a knife going through my head. All right.
Exit right to I-676 east, US 30 east,
this guy
Ben Franklin
again.
Bridge.
That's the second time that same Fusion cut me off like that. That's twice. Did you guys see that? That's the second time. Pick a lane, pick a lane, pick a lane. Let's go. Here, you want road rage? You're gonna... Whoa, dude! What in the hell is happening out here? That's my easy pass flying around.
Use the left 3 lanes to stay to the left to I-676 east, US 30 east toward Ben Franklin Bridge.
Did you see the RAV4 just like blatantly just go like right on top of me like that? Hope you like the one finger salute you're getting, because I see him looking in the mirror. So hope you're enjoying this. Holy smokes. Here, to the fusion.
In 1.6 miles.
Give you a taste
Stay
of
to the
your own
left
medicine.
to US 30
Give you a
east.
taste of your own medicine. Jeez. The drive was great until I got here. Get me out of here, guys. Save me. Hi, Paul. Thank you so much. Oh, God. When people ask me, hey, Wally, why are you in such a bad mood? I respond with, why the hell did you put me in one? Yeah, isn't this beautiful on here? The RAV4 that cut me off was y'all got to see it on camera, so you just watched him like be a total idiot. Welcome to New Jersey with the middle finger. Yeah. I don't know.
In half a mile.
I'm pretty sure it
Use the
got
left
better
two
than
lanes
what
to
I was
stay
just
to the
dealing
left.
with.
Reduced speed ahead.
I wish you would reduce talking. But that fusion's on my back bumper too. He won't go away. That's awesome. When's he gonna cut me off again, I wonder? Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Stay to the left to US 30 east.
I'd like to, but I have a car up against my door here. You gotta go. You gotta move. Come on. There.
In 1.9 miles. Continue on US 30 east.
There's fusion now. Good, he's going away. Good, be a nightmare to someone else. Or don't. As a matter of fact, just stop driving. Just pull your car over, park it, and just walk away. Take your driver's license, cut it in half, throw the keys somewhere into the woods, and just give up. Please. Oh, I've been to Cleveland numerous times. It's not any better there. I love Cleveland. I love going up there. I go up there all the time. I haven't been up there much this year, but I love going up there. One of my best friends lives up there, Chris Stanton, and Daniel Fuentz, and a bunch of people I know. They live in Cleveland. And I used to go to more concerts in Cleveland than in Pittsburgh. And I get it. People drive. I don't know what city's the worst. I've been to a lot of the country. Detroit's bad. New York City's horrendous. Philly's really bad. Memphis is terrible. Dallas,
In half a mile.
Dallas, Fort Worth, you have to go 125 miles an hour to keep pace with everybody. Yeah, welcome to Camden, the armpit of New Jersey. Hurry up. Volkswagen, shocker. Yeah, I was on the Ben Franklin Bridge. Yes, David, I am live. I'm still live, barely.
Continue on US 30 east. Then use the left two lanes to stay to the left to State Route 38 east, State Route 70 east to New Jersey Turnpike toward Cherry Hill. Use the left two lanes to stay to the left to State Route 38 east, State Route 70 east to New Jersey Turnpike toward Cherry Hill.
I was already there. I did it. Like oh my gosh. If I didn't have a car in my, almost in my blind spot on the other side, I would try to pass this Honda in front of me. I feel like I can hear the Price is Right yodeler going off with how slow we're moving.
In 1,000 feet, use the right 2 lanes to stay to the right.
Of course. Anyway.
Stay to the right 2 State Route 70 East to State Route 72 State Route 37 toward Cherry Hill Business District.
I don't even need the maps on. I know where I'm at anymore. I don't know if I can exit out of... I don't think I can exit out of it. So,
Continue
we just unalived ways. Stay to the... That was the end of that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know, I know I'm back in town when the road becomes off-roading. Anyway, guys, okay, so we're not driving on actual roads anymore. All right, so I hope that, I hope this road rage has given you some good laughs. I hope you enjoyed this drive stream. I'm exhausted. Yes, I'm probably about 25 minutes away from Fuzz, 20 minutes away from Fuzz, roughly. I hope you enjoyed. I'm exhausted. I feel like I had my ass kicked just from this. Anyway, thank you very much for spending your Friday night with me. I'm sorry I couldn't read your comments more because I am driving, and as you can see, it was like total pandemonium here for a little bit. It's now calmed down. It's nice and quiet. My stress is going back down from level red to just moderate. Paul, thank you. You're fantastic. Thank you so much. Everybody tonight, everybody that joined in on the live stream, the super chats, everybody, thank you so much. I am going to end this stream. I'm passing your job, Trish. Anyway, yeah, sorry it's out of focus, but yeah, thank you for spending your Friday night with me. I hope I was able to make you laugh, and yeah, as I get closer to Fuzz's house, I want to shut the camera off, obviously, for her privacy. But thank you again. I hope you all have a great weekend, and a safe one at that, too. And like I said, I'm sorry I couldn't read your comments more. Obviously, trying to drive is the #1 priority. There's a Burlington over there that's open. Over there in the Garden State Town Center or Shopping Center. I can't read the bottom part of it, but there's a ShopRite, a Ross, and a Staples. But have a wonderful night. Trish, hopefully you'll be able to make it to Twilight at the Curve next Saturday. I know Stanton and I were talking about going. It'd be nice to finally meet you. And we all nerd out catching trains. I look forward to it. I haven't done Twilight at the Curve in a couple of years. So, yeah, if anybody's out in Altoona next Saturday, weather permitting, I will be there at the historic Horseshoe Curve for their night event that they only do once in a blue moon like this. I know a couple other YouTubers are there. I just mentioned two. JP Videos, he's going to be there too, I heard, so that would be nice to see him. I haven't seen Jay in years. So if you happen to be in Altoona and you see me or anybody, come say hi. Like I said, weather permitting. If it's raining, I'm not going to go, but I plan on being out there and bringing the sunshine to Horseshoe Curve at night. I think it runs like, it's either till like 9 or 10 p.m. and then it's over for the night. But yeah, I'll go live after this while I wait for you. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up now. Thank you guys so much. Take care and stay awesome. I'm sorry I couldn't read your comments more. But yeah, assuming the flagship spirit store is open tomorrow, Fuzz and I should be there. If you see us, say hi. We'll be there whenever we get the chance. Until next time, take care and stay awesome, everybody. Have a great night and a great start to your weekend. Bye-bye.